Alrighty, so today I'll teach you guys what a point, line, and line segments are. So focus, please. So point is, you can just put a dot anywhere in a space. And I can call those point. I have point here, point there, and point there. And I have a point here, 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 and there. So anywhere in the space, if you point, that's where the point is. Does that make sense? And I can even give this a name. Let's give a name A, B, and C. So in this case, the name is point A, point B, and point C. That is not just any point, but now it has a special name, point A, point B, and point C. Alrighty, now let's move on to a line. So I'm going to have point A and point B again to help me. Point A and point B. And I'm going to draw a line going through A and B. Whoops, let me fix my point B. And arrows on the side. So do you notice how the arrows keep going on and on? So that is called the line. The line has to pass through a point, but it keeps going on and on. Does that make sense? Then now we're gonna learn about line segment. Now what's the difference between a line segment and a line? Well, line keeps going on and on with the arrows, but line actually stops at a point. So you have to get rid of those arrows so that we can have a line segment stopping at point A and point B. So we have a line segment A and B. Does that make sense? Now let me help you with the hand motion. I need you to put your finger in the air and point and say point. Now I need you to put your arms out. Well, I cannot put my arms out all the way because then you can't see me. So I'll go like this, but you're welcome to go on and on. Ready? This is called line segment, or line, excuse me. This is called line because it keeps going on and on. Show me line again. The line keeps going on and on. Now I need you to put your hands up like this. And this is called line segment. Line segment. Because the line has to stop at a certain point. Line segment. It's like you're cutting the line, right? Line segment. Does that make sense? Perfect. Now let's move on to the next lesson. Now let's give this a name. I'm gonna have the line again. Now, how do I name this line? What do you guys think? We're gonna give this name line A, B. Because the line goes past A and B. So it's called line A, B. Or we can go from B to A, so we can call it line B, A. Now it has a special name, line A, B, or line B, A. Does that make sense? Where's my eraser? Let me now draw a line segment then. So I'll have point C and point D, and I'll draw a line Now, what is the name of this line segment? It's called line segment CD. Line segment CD. It's very important, third grade, that you tell me if it's a line or line segment when you name the line or line segment. Okay? Perfect. Now let's move on to another lesson. In this figure, how many lines do we have? In a triangle, how many lines do we have? We have, count with me, we have 1, 2, and 3. So in a triangle, we have 1, 2, 3 lines. Okay? And let me draw another figure. How about something like this? Something like this. Now count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So how many lines does this figure have? 6. Beautiful. Awesome. So moving on to the next lesson. You guys are going to learn about an angle. Angle. Now raise your hand if you already know what an angle is. Oh, okay. Now angle is when a line meets another line. Okay, so a line meets another line. And the space in between those lines is called angle. So let me draw an angle. So I'll draw point A and B and draw a line. And I'll have A, C to draw a line. Now we have 2 different lines. But notice how there is a space in between line AB and line AC. So the space in between those lines is called angle. And you mark it like this, little curved line. It's called angle. Now this angle has a name. This angle is called angle BAC. BAC. Notice how the angle is in point A, so you have to have A in the middle. Alrighty. Let's see. Now tell me, third grade, thumbs up if this has an angle, thumbs down if it does not have an angle. Ready? Does this have an angle? Yes, it does, because 2 lines meet at a end point. So there is an angle. Perfect. How about does that make an angle? Thumbs up or down? 2 lines don't meet at a certain point, so this does not make an angle. Perfect. Good job.